All right. So, this video came across my timeline, and it's basically about two big fat girls crying vanilla tears over the fact that their big fat asses couldn't get into a club. And ladies, you're not curvy, you're dying. And apparently one of these, some chick named Gabriella Halakis, whatever, I don't care. She's apparently a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. And Sports Illustrated, raise your standards. You used to show women that men wanted to have sex with. Now you're showing women that if men have sex with them, they're going to basically be afraid that their pelvis is going to be shattered. By the way, let's just get the 1,000-pound elephant out of the room. I'm fat too, but guess what? Nobody gives a fuck about fat guys. So guess what? If I can get made fun of as a fat guy, you goddamn well I'm gonna make fun of you for being two big fat fucks.
Hi guys.
So apparently they were trying to get into a club and they couldn't. Okay?
So we're feeling absolutely sick to our stomachs about what happened last night, so we are here to share with you what happened.
I got invited to Highlight Room last night for my friend's birthday. It was a group of like 15 girls. I was definitely the biggest in the group, waiting in line to meet up with the promoter. I ran into...
Okay, if you were part of a group of girls that got invited by a promoter, you would have been let in the club. There is a part of this story you're not telling. Like, when you identified yourselves as models, the promoter's like, yeah, I meant real models, not fetish models.
Into Ella. It was like amazing. We're gonna have so much fun up there. So the promoter starts letting in the whole group of girls, and right when it gets to me at the front, the bouncer puts the rope in front, looks me up and down and says, yeah, not tonight. I wanted to make sure he wasn't confused and he knew that I was a part of the group that he was letting in. So I let him know, and he looked me up and down one more time and said, yeah, not tonight. And at that point, it was extremely apparent what was going on and that I was...
Yeah, we don't want the dance floor to crack.
Being discriminated against because of the size of my body.
You are not being discriminated against. You don't like it? Start a fat girl dance club.
So then I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on? Let me talk to him. So we switch spots. I go to the front. I'm like, hi, sir. It's just us four. Like, what's going on? Like, super calm. And he's like,
wait, I thought it was 15. Now it's just you four? Already the numbers changed.
Looked at me up and down, was like, not tonight. And I was like, what do you mean not tonight? I'm so confused. Like, I was just here for dinner before. Like, wait, what are you talking about? Wouldn't give us an answer. We didn't know why. And to be honest with you, we're tired of playing safe, and we're tired of just letting this happen and not speaking up about it. This is personal.
Okay. It's a private establishment. They can do whatever they want. And honestly, if you were to put a gun to my head and force me to let your fat asses in, fine. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm petty as hell. I'm going to make all the chairs where your fat asses can't sit on them. You know, you're the type of entitled people that bitch and complain of why they should be forced to buy 2 seats on an airplane. Meanwhile, you're crushing everyone else.
Personally happened to me 3 other times.
You know, I don't need to buy 2 seats, but my ass can fit within the seat and not interference into somebody else's space. If, however, I were to be big enough to where that would be a thing, I would pay for 2 seats.
I know this has happened to her before, and a lot of our girlfriends as well, and it is not okay.
Yes, it is. The club can let in whoever the hell they want. Okay, they're in the business to make money. Hot chicks make money. You're not hot.
And we're not doing this because we're...
Set up a club for curvy chicks then. You'll make a fortune on cheese curds.
Complaining we can't get into Highlight Room. We don't care. It's for that girl or that person that's bigger who does not have a voice and doesn't have a following and doesn't have the connects or model friends or is a model or like...
Oh, God. If you two are models, oh, God, the modeling industry is fucked. You two want to be models? That's fine. Go to the gym. You in the orange lose about 75 pounds. You in the jeans lose about 150.
We understand we're privileged, but that's not to say that this is okay.
It was so dehumanizing. It was like we were literally getting looked through. People were watching and seeing what was going on, and no one was helping. These people were looking at us like we were scum of the earth.
Literally scum.
Nobody cared. And again, we have so much privilege, and we need to come on here and make it known that this shit is not okay anymore at all.
Just because you might be a little bit thicker, you can't enjoy a night out with friends, and like, give me a fucking break.
You got me so fucked up.
The security guard was there, did not help, and he was a bigger guy, and I looked at him and I said, hey, you're seeing what's going on. You're a bigger guy. You know exactly what's going on here. Are you not?
Yeah, because what do you want him to do? He's just following orders. And look, if I was the owner of the club, even though I'm a big fat fuck myself, I'm not letting your fat asses in. Have an image to keep up. Sorry. Or maybe it legitimately was at capacity.
Not going to speak up for us on our behalf? Are you not going to vouch for us? You know what's going on. And he's like, oh, well, it's not really my place. No, it is. That's your coworker.
Fuck a social standard. Who cares? Stand up for what's right.
Like,
oh my God. Once again, a bunch of dumb entitled bitches thinking that everyone has to fight their fucking battles. Stand up for what's right. No. I don't get to stand up for what you think is right. I think it's perfectly fine the club doesn't want to let your fat asses in. Go to another club. If you're so influential, people will flock to the other club. Let capitalism take care of it. Oh, God. So, okay, they made that video, and then... okay.
I'm looking for a yellow bone, long hair star. Thick in the hips, come get.
You're not privileged. Okay, you're not. And whatever jackass made you a model, I'd like to throw off a cliff. All right, let's deal with this one. Looks like interest in this is waning, though, so I don't know how many more of these I'm going to do.
hi, guys. So we're feeling absolutely sick to our stomachs about what happened last night.
All right, can you just get to the part? Okay, good. Like, you know, the sad thing is, the one on the left, there's a pretty girl in there. She's just under about 75 pounds of fat.
Guys, we're here with a little update because a lot of you guys are asking what's the next move, have they reached out, and what's going on. So we want to let you know.
Ella and I received the same copy and paste generic DM from the highlight room with the general manager's number. I spoke with the general manager on the phone.
You're lucky I wasn't the general manager. I'd be like, well, sorry, we don't allow fat bitches in the club. Click.
And she
Especially if I was the owner.
talked about us having a meeting together, but we know that this is bigger than just one meeting where we get an apology.
We don't want just an apology and a sit down. How can we make this right? We want real change. We want policy change. We want training. We want to make...
Oh my God. The whole world doesn't cater to you. Okay? I am 5'6", 5'7", okay? Every so often, I have an issue getting something on a shelf at a store. Doesn't happen often, but it does sometimes. Do you know what I do? I just go to a guy taller than me and go, hey man, can you help a brother out? Or if I see a ladder, I get that. The world doesn't fucking revolve around you, nor does it owe you anything. God, the entitlement of modern women today. It's fucking sickening.
Make a change.
You know what? Go to another club. If you're so influential and you're so powerful, make them the number one club and drive the one that discriminated against you out of business. Even though I don't think they did discriminate against you, they have every right to turn away people they don't want in their dance club. Okay?
And we realize that this is a lot bigger.
Or maybe use this as motivation to either get rich and buy the damn thing and then turn it into a fat girls club. Or B, you could open up a club for fat people. Or C, use it as motivation to, you know, maybe get into shape.
Than us and bigger than we ever could have thought. So that's where our head's at.
The amount of DMs and messages from women sharing similar stories of discrimination is absolutely.
Oh yes, God forbid women have any obstacles at all in their life. God forbid. All right, I'll do this one.
You know I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why you mad. You know I'm the face of the city.
Yeah, it's not gonna change anything. I got nuts. Okay, so
Get over
this is her other update.
it. You'll never make a change. This is how it's always been. NBC.
How is this chick a model? She's not even that pretty.
Interviews us. Yahoo picks it up. Countless and countless women come forward with similar stories. The highlight room has yet to apologize. They told the NBC reporter that they're actively engaged with me and Alexa to make this right, and that they're
Me, I'd be like, well, I didn't want fat bitches in my club. Problem? But then again, I'm a complete asshole.
always open for feedback, which is ironic considering their Instagram comments are now disabled. The Tao industry group comments are disabled and their Yelp reviews are disabled. But you guys are going so hard for us. Hashtag not tonight. The Yelp reviews started flooding in. Y'all went so hard. I mean,
yeah, the problem is though, they can check. And let's say there was a restaurant in Florida and they wouldn't let a guy come in because he had long hair. Okay? Gee, I might want to fight for that guy to... Well, one, no, I wouldn't. But two, I can't write a Yelp review or a Google review because I've never been there. I live 1,000 miles away from it. That's why your 1 stars were getting deleted, because they're just your fans review bombing them.
beautiful. Now you can't leave anymore because they're under investigation by Yelp because they had way too many reviews. What I do find interesting, though, is that their Google review score has gone up overnight somehow, and magically all of the recent reviews of 1 stars have been disappeared, and now here are the newest reviews.
Or, okay, maybe it's people that actually went to the place, or it's people like me that are sick and tired of you whiny crybaby bitches that aren't happy enough with the fact that women play life on goddamn story mode and can't handle when adversity comes your way. And we're like, you know what? They kick out the fatties? Fuck it, I'm going there.
All 4 or 5 stars, so something is not adding up. I don't know how it's legal that they're able to delete these reviews. But
again, if they didn't go there, they can't review it. Like, I can't review Twilight because I've never read the book nor seen the movie. Do you understand how that works, stupid? At least she's got one thing in common with models. She's fucking dumb.
You know I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why you mad. You know I'm the face of the city.
You're not sexy. Please, if, again, 75 pounds, you would be. We'll do... How long is this video? We'll do the... Okay. We'll do this one. Started a whole damn revolution.
just stand there and say, well, that's none of my business, I can't help. No, you can, because if one person in line said this isn't cool, or we're walking out all together, it would be a massive impact. But no.
Okay, so now you want to drive the club out of business because they wouldn't let you or your fat-ass friend in. Gee, you could just go to another club. You do know that people are getting sick of this shit? And now you're probably actually giving that club way more promotion than they could have ever dreamed of.
No one wanted to speak up. So, we started the movement, #NotTonight. So if you are, want to come forward and you have a similar experience, please share that with us. It's doing great, and it's bringing a lot of people closer together and making a safe space for us. Thank you.
Oh, God, making safe space for that safe space. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. And how much you want to bet in 5 years when this chick's modeling career dries up? If not less than that. She's going to be bitching and complaining about that. So anyway, that's the end of this one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fucking jazz. Share it with a friend. Spam email your coworkers. Especially the fat chick in HR.